Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting and Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a good Monday. Another week. Yay! Well, got a little news. Just a little news. A little bit of news. Good news, bad news. Yeah. So the bad news is that my stitching stuff that I ordered probably won't be shipped until the 1st. That's fine. Because I can enable myself, just by staying home. So then comes the good news. So yesterday I was watching House of Stitch and Stash, and I want to say her name was Rika, but I'm not real sure. I believe she's from the Philippines, maybe not. I'm just not sure. So anyway, she had this pattern, and I've seen this pattern someplace else, but I tried to remember where, but as I was watching my enablers, YouTubers, yeah. So I don't remember what enabler I found first, but I was watching House of Stitch and Stash yesterday, and she was doing this pattern, and I'm like, I want this, because I remember when I first saw it, I went all over looking to see if anybody had it. Gotta have a drink, sorry. And I couldn't find it anywhere. So she had it, and she said that she had gotten it on a PDF download. And I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. So I left a message and everything. I never heard back from her, but that's okay. Because I typed in Long Dog Samplers. Yeah, it's a long dog. And Pavane. And it came up. It says Pavane for this time. For these times. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just thought this was absolutely, positively gorgeous. So I did find, it came up with a few things. One of them was Shakespeare's Peddler, and I'm assuming that they have the actual pattern, because I don't think it was a PDF file. I'm not sure, not saying for sure. And then there was actual longdogsamplers.com that I got to, and they had it on PDF, and I downloaded it, the whole thing. It's 11 pages. That probably counts, the, what do you call it? The instructions in the front page, so there's not too many pages, and it's nice and big, so you can see it. So then I thought, okay, so what do I got to stitch this on after I got it all printed off? And I remember I bought 2 skeins, which I should have bought definitely more of this color. It's 964. Whoops. Stuck to my hands again. My hands are so rough. And I've used lotion like insanity. So I thought, well, I'll just use that. And I had this, what is it called? Beautiful Beige Ada that I got off of 123 Stitch that I tried to wash. And so I'm just running with it. So yesterday, this is what I stitched. So I just started in the corner, and it has, let's use this corner as an example. There's like 2 lines, so you see the 2 lines, they go all the way around the whole thing, and then you start in the top pattern of this. So we'll see. What got me on this was these ginger jars, and as you know, I don't know if you know or not, but I do collect ginger jars. I just love ginger jars. So we're just gonna stitch on it. I know you're excited that I needed something else to work on. So, and it's kind of stiff, so I'm not using a, what do you call it? A hoop. Oh, and the other good news, the people that are always making noise when I get ready to do a video, they moved. Last night, took them about 4 or 5 hours. You know, I mean, I don't know when they started, but I thought they would never shut up and get all that stuff out of the house, and the kids yelling back and forth, because you know how it is when you move. With kids, oh please. It's like you should have taken them to Grandma's house, but since we're in quarantine, that wasn't happening, huh? But they moved out, so it should be nice and quiet today. I can hear dogs barking in other places, but yeah. So this is stitching up okay. Just working on the outside border and everything. So we're just taking it one moment at a time. In a way, it's kind of like, whoops, hang on. Like death by cross stitch up here. You know, it's pretty intricate. So I'm just going to try to get this part done, and then I'll move down this way. I've counted, you know, how, and this is 16 count too. I don't know if I told you that or not. Oh, and the bad news on that hand, I went to 1, 2, 3 stitch, and I can't get any more of this for right now. So I'm just going to go through these, and if my daughter and I should get to Walmart again, I will pick up some more if there's any to be had. But I just thought it was a really pretty color, and it looks really good on this. And it's going to be all this. So. And 1, 2, 3 stitch, I seem to keep getting things in left and right, you know. Because at one point, oh, remember they were out of that thread from, Consider the Lilies, and then they had it. So, we'll see. I'll just kind of keep my eye on it and try to order some more. But they're running low on DMC floss, and yeah, so we'll just see how far we get. Oh, I was going to tell you how big it was. It is 199 by 235, so it's not extremely big. That's about 200 by 235. Sorry, I couldn't even remember what I said. Yeah. But, yeah, and the printer printed it out just fine. It says I'm running low on I missed my mark here. Black ink. So, and I have another cartridge of black ink if I need to put it in. So, we'll see. But I thought that was pretty cool. I could get it like in a PDF and just print it out myself. So, I thought that was good. And it wasn't too terribly expensive. I think it was cheaper than Death by Cross Stitch. So, we're just going with it. Because I didn't want to have another red. Because I've got like 8 or 9 skeins of 221. Whoops. Hang on, guys. I forgot to stitch that other one that I took out. There we go. And it's just, I mean, I didn't work on it very long. I was getting depressed in the fact that I couldn't get any more thread, so I thought I'd make it last. I do have 2 skeins, and it does tell you, how much thread, but it's like, hang on, I saw that somewhere. It says, now 16 counts what I'm using, is 93.8 meters. So, I don't know. I haven't, and these are, well, where is it written? I know it's written on there. So, oh, 8 millimeters. So, I don't know. I mean, I'll order like 10 and see where it goes. You know, after I figure out. But I know it's not nearly as big as Death by Cross Stitch. And I ordered 24 skeins for it. So, whoops. Almost did it again. So that's not bad. I'm going to get rid of this and go back and stitch the 3 things as it comes along. Oh, I finished watching Rain. I was wondering how they were going to end that, if they knew that they were going to be canceled or whatever. But that was pretty good, you know, the way they ended it, so I was pretty happy. I mean, I had read the history already, so I already knew the outcome. But, yeah, I thought it was a really good series, but I couldn't see them dragging it out because of the end was already written in stone. You know what I mean? I mean, they could have drug it out over the 20-some years that she was imprisoned and everything else, but, yeah. And I really need to do my nails. So sorry. But, you know, not today. I gotta work today. So, yay. I work today and tomorrow. And then I am off Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I work Sunday days. So we'll see how all that goes. Or if they change their mind in the meantime. You know, due to this quarantine thing. It kind of was kind of busy. I mean, I'd done a lot more. It was a lot more busy. What was that day I worked? Sunday. Than it has been. I don't know, more people in and out and things, so we'll see how it goes. Friday night wasn't nothing, you know, so, I mean, I think more people are home a different day of the week now that, you know, during the quarantine, so they can pick and choose what days instead of, oh, well, I have to be back to work on Monday, you know. So, yay. So we'll see. Mondays are usually the quiet days, but we'll see what happens. Oh, goodness. So I went and I found Versailles. I mean, I'm just kind of picking and choosing. I really didn't like Tudors because I'm not a Henry VIII fan. But, yeah, it was kind of weird. I mean, I've watched Versailles a long time ago, but it was just something to watch last night. And it was as weird as I deemed it. You know, the last time I watched it all the way through whatever they had. I don't know if it's still in syndication or not. It was a Stars channel thing. So, I have no idea. Isn't that pretty? So it'll be interesting. I think this is about the size of, is it Forevermore? By Long Dog. You know, it's kind of a tight thing. Because, hang on, I turned it over. Let me count. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So about, I have to have 15 of these, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe about here, maybe. So double that across. So it's not too far across. I just like the fact that it's all one color. I still want Moulin Rouge, but not this week. I think I have enough long dogs going. Some people take after Hades and some people take after long dogs. I think I'm in that category. I just like their patterns. Some of them, I don't care for, but like Templar's Prophecy, I probably won't get. That would be like last on my list, but I liked Moulin Rouge and can't think of any others that I have been pining after. For them, but I saw this. It's had to have been about a couple weeks ago, maybe, on somebody else's channel, and I can't, for the life of me, remember who the heck it was, and I really wanted it then, but I'm glad I got it. Even if I'll probably have to wait till the middle of summer to get more thread at the rate we're all going. But that's okay. That's just fine. We got plenty to stitch on. I hear my little, I've got those little sun catcher things, that they move because they have a little solar panel thing on them. They sound like a ticking clock. Because I've got 4 of them that move up in my window. I think I showed that somewhere around Christmas time. Whoops. Did I do it again? I swear. I cannot talk and stitch some days. So we'll just wait and see. I got it its own bag. And put the pattern in with it. And what size it was. I don't know if I'll change this material or not. I don't know. We'll just see how it goes. I'm just... Ouch. Sorry. Itch, itch, itch. Dry skin. What's going on? But it's okay so far. I can deal with it. And it's like a medium stiff. But it'll get broken down over time of handling it. And we'll go from there. And then when I finish it, I'll just rinse and wash it. And not wash it like in the washing machine, but hand rinse it. And I never did wash it the second time. Like somebody suggested, I just going with it. It's giving me something to stitch here. Not like I need anything to stitch. Worked a little bit on more on Consider the Lilies. So we'll see. But it's coming. I know it looks lighter because I got the light right there. But it shows up really well on this. But the the light is so intense right here, it's making it look like a pale, pale blue. But it's kind of a paler, I don't know if it's seafoam green or turquoise. I haven't decided. I guess it's turquoise, more so than anything. I kind of despise these long lines of stitch, you know, single stitch all the way across. Just kind of drives me crazy, but I'm trying to keep this, the contact. It's like doing alphabet, it gets boring after a while. So we'll see how much I can get done of this and how far I can get. See what happens after I get these in there. Because it gets a little intense there. But I can go along and do all those. And then we'll get down to the more solid area. See what happens. I don't know if I'll take this all the way across. You know what I mean? Like the whole pattern thing across to see how big it is. I haven't quite decided on that. So we're just stitching, you know? Gosh, it is so quiet out there. Since I don't hear screaming kids and people going in and out and smacking doors. And yeah, I'm liking this. Oh, they'll probably clean the place up and have somebody in there by the 1st. So we'll see. It looks so small. But, oh well. So that's why I say I don't think this is going to be too big. I don't have my calculator right in front of me. But, we'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Other than that, no plans for this week. I may be able to talk my daughter into going to Walmart again sometime this week. Just had to look. Not real sure. Because she's got to go to work too. Sorry, it just didn't look kind of funky. So we'll see. I got 10 done, almost. Oh, jeez. So yeah, I have no idea how busy it'll be at work, one way or another. I sold 8 bundles of firewood and 2 bags of ice, or 3, and did 2 or 3 propane exchanges, excuse me, on Sunday, so I have no idea. Just kind of weird. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be it for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way, where did it go? That way you'll know. There we go. That way you'll know when my video comes out. Y'all have a good rest of your Monday and a good rest of your week. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe, stay healthy, and wash your hands. Bye-bye. Molly says bye.